any preparation for this.
All right, this is our commentary on the 1977 Japanese horror film House. Again, I'm the only one with a physical copy of these slackers. Robert, why didn't you buy a physical copy of a movie you've never seen?
Yeah, Robert.
Probably because it's a Criterion, and I don't usually blind buy Criterions. Those are more pricey.
Yeah. It comes with another book that I will never read.
Oh.
Maybe someday. All right, we're just going to hop into this without a lot of preamble for the recorded version. Is everybody at timestamp 0?
Yes.
Yes.
Couldn't find my remote. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Robert, had you heard anything about this movie, or did you just know a name, or?
I had never heard of this movie until I heard you guys talking about it. Probably through the Discord. Like, I think probably when Austin first saw it, like he was talking about it on the Discord was when I first heard of this thing, because I had never heard of this before.
That's interesting.
And I learned of this through our mutual friend DJ.
I'd have heard of this for a while, but I never saw it until that video.
There's too many things called House.
As I noticed, this is a bitch to find on Wikipedia.
There's only 3 things called House.
Well, so there's House, the 70s movie, House, the 80s movie. They made 4 of those. And then House, the TV show.
You guys aren't watching House MD, the pilot, right now? Because I have.
Yeah,
I'm watching that right now.
I mean, I love that show.
So, is this something that you guys are waiting for an American remake of?
No. Why the hell would you remake this?
Dude, it would be the best thing ever.
You don't want to water down, like, more American-friendly version of this?
Of course. No, did you guys know we're remaking Train to Busan?
Yes.
That's gonna be bad.
Which I still have to see, because I've heard it's great. Because we don't have enough zombie movies, Noah.
Yeah, there's a real shortage of that in America.
We don't want to watch a zombie movie with subtitles, you moron.
What if they remade One Cut of the Dead?
I don't know what to make of that movie. So right off the bat, just the cinematography, this is a very dreamlike.
This feels David Lynch. Like, big time.
The only way they would get me excited, Robert, about a remake to this is if Raimi himself was doing it.
Sure.
No, the person you get to remake this is David Lynch.
What about Robert Eggers?
Eggers is too down-to-earth gritty for this.
Really?
So, this movie doesn't really have that gothic look to it that Eggers movies have.
I don't really know
Eggers makes very serious horror films. You need somebody like a Raimi.
Okay. I haven't seen this, so I don't really know what I'm in
for. You like that closed
the Lighthouse
transition?
I'm just saying, the Lighthouse gets pretty goofy. There's a lot of farting in that movie.
No, it's goofy, but
there's a mermaid.
Stylistically, I wouldn't pick Eggers for something like this. I mean, have you seen him do anything that looks like this?
Not yet.
I will meet you in the middle, Robert. If he was announced to be doing this and it came out well, I would respect the fuck out of him for doing it for it.
I like her father's matte painting he has in the background.
That's just what Japan looks like, Noah.
Oh.
Racist?
No, I've never been there, so I don't know.
Wow. No, what Roger said.
Swine.
Japan is just a map painting.
So I immediately assumed that you're talking about me because I'm always getting canceled.
The one time you weren't being racist. So I don't know if you guys have watched the latest Captain Logan show, but Cap Facebook called me again, and then
he couldn't.
Yeah. And then he couldn't hang up.
I didn't see that.
No!
It's funny.
I need to watch that. That's great.
It's great. We had a really cool conversation about just horror films and how movies don't really scare me.
It would be funny because he's called you randomly on stream, but you've never gotten a call from him on one of our streams. That would be funny if that happened.
No, I told him one of these days I'm gonna pick just a random Captain Logan show and call him.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
One thing I appreciate about this, I don't know what you guys are looking at. Robert mentioned it is the Criterion release. They kept the aspect ratio.
Yep.
Thankfully, yeah.
This isn't like awkwardly cropped to.
Well, and you're never going to see Criterion do anything like that. They're always going to try to preserve what the film originally looked like.
Yeah, I've said this when we've watched some of the Godzilla movies on here. I appreciate when Criterion lets other people use their versions on different streaming services like this.
Well, and they've started selling at least their Godzilla movies on like Vudu and digital storefronts. Yet another Criterion Collection sale where I won't have money for that Godzilla set.
Even if it's half off.
Yeah, because even at half off, it's $112.
You can justify it if that's the only thing you buy in the sale.
Well, I mean, to be frank, Criterion is my least favorite of the big, boutique labels. Just because they put out a movie I'm interested in once a year.
Yeah, I tend to be interested. I'm more interested in those movies than you are.
They're putting out Shape of Water, which I really want.
I'm not getting Wall-E though.
Yeah, I don't need that for you. I want their Shape of Water release though. That was a great movie.
I still have to see it.
Something I'm appreciating more on this watch through, and it has been a minute since I've watched this. It's just the way this movie is shot, like the cinematography and everything.
It's a nice looking movie.
But it also lets you know, up front, this movie's weird.
I don't know, Robert. Do you think this is a normal movie or is it weird?
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Pretty normal so far. Nothing strange has happened yet.
Robert's seen Stranger Things.
That is correct.
Oh, speaking of that, just because it popped in my head, apparently the series finale of Stranger Things is going to be called Stranger Things. I really hope they stick the landing with that.
Me too. So this girl's mom is dead. It's one of those movies.
It's a trauma narrative.
Stop being sad.
Oh, get over it. Speaking of trauma, I watched Smile 1 recently.
Oh, what did you think?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, not excited to watch.
I kind of want to see 2. I don't know why, but I kind of do now.
I'm thinking of going to see 2 this weekend because I've heard it's better.
I've generally heard it's better. Also, it has Naomi Scott, and she's great. It's also over 2 hours long, and I don't know why.
Is it over 2 hours, or is it at 2 hours? Oh, okay.
No, that is part of why I'm interested, because I like that actress. I've only seen her in Power Rangers, but she was great in that movie. And I've heard she gives a killer performance in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will give Smile 1 is that ending was really good.
It's not bad. It's because the trailer made it really look like that Blumhouse thing where it's like,
yeah, the trailer was awful.
This innocent thing is scary, and the movie does have that a little bit, but
that creature at the end is legitimately unsettling.
Yeah. Most of the movie is not very scary, though.
So, Robert, our main characters are named Gorgeous, Kung Fu, and Fantasy. Who is your favorite so far?
I really hope it's just the American subtitles that give them those names, and that they were named something completely different in the original Japanese version.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my headcanon.
I'll be honest, the only one I remembered is Kung Fu.
I mean, if you told me this was a Sailor Moon prequel, I think it would track.
You'd buy it.
It even does the like circle fade away like the Sailor
iris.
Moon or
They're slowing down the frame rate for no reason. That guy's got Wolverine mutton chops. We found Japanese Wolverine.
He should star in a movie with comic book accurate Wolverine.
Yes. They can go on an adventure together in Japan.
Well, welcome to our house commentary. If you're a big fan of this film and the history of it, that these are the conversations.
That guy looks like Wolverine.
You know, this artful, ambitious piece of cinema.
I mean, I like this movie, but let's be honest about what it is. This is a goofy horror movie.
Yeah, but it's shot with a lot of style.
What do you think of this editing?
I like it.
I hope you don't think I'm strange.
Too late.
It's a real worry to have.
I'm very interested to see just how like the Japanese film industry works. Like, does your career suffer from a failure or being in weird shit like this, or does that kind of propel your career higher?
I don't know what the reception of this was at the time.
I don't know.
I don't know how well this movie did financially.
But I feel like Japan, especially in the 70s, was more primed for something like this. Because we're coming off, you know, like the... Is this the end of the Showa era of Godzilla?
Yeah, maybe past that.
No, we're towards the end because the second era begins in the 80s with Godzilla something.
I think it has two titles. I think it's both like Return of Godzilla and Godzilla 1985 or something like that.
The most unhinged thing about that movie is we recut it and made it a direct sequel to the American version of the 54 movie.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how, because I haven't seen it. I don't know how available the Japanese cut of the 80s movie is, and if that's the preferred version.
I have to assume at the very least it's the preferred version, having only seen the Japanese version. Is there anybody that's like, yeah, I'd rather watch the American cut of Godzilla 1954?
There's like 2 people out there that would say that.
And Robert's one of them.
Oh.
No, whatever that second era is called, I can't keep them straight in my head. Is that the Heisei era?
Yeah, it's either the 80s or 90s, or maybe 90s is millennium.
I think 90s is millennium, because that goes into the 2000s.
There's too many Godzilla eras. Can't keep track of them all.
But that specific era, like the 80s, is really hard to find. Oh man, that sunset looks gorgeous.
And very real.
Yeah. I was gonna say another matte painting.
Oh my god, it's a parrot.
And a pony.
That's probably the weirdest thing that'll happen in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not remembering any of this.
This
Really?
this is totally a musical feel. I'm just ready for everyone to break out into song.
And it's like a musical where everyone's about to break into song, but it doesn't happen.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Oh, it's so wacky.
We said
Where's
Evil
Mr.
Dead 2 and
Togo?
I think this is just a typical Tuesday for this guy.
This is always happening to Mr. Togo.
I recently rewatched Disney's Ichabod and Mr. Toad movie. I don't know if this is a hot take, but watching again with fresh eyes, that Mr. Toad short kind of sucks. I get because most people usually just watch the Ichabod one, and you should. You can just skip to that.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I've
I don't know
seen
because
these.
I've actually only seen the Ichabod one. I don't know what the Mr. Toad one is like at all. So I think it's
And
probably
for some,
most famous for the Ichabod Crane one.
oh, totally. And for some reason, there's a ride at Disneyland based on the Mr. Toad short.
I love
That's
that the
way
cat.
more unhinged.
I love that the cat saved her a seat.
They really want me to focus on that cat.
It's a cute cat. And now we're animated.
Meanwhile, in the anime part,
I can't believe Indiana Jones ripped us off.
Horror movie. It's a picture of Frankenstein.
It's a picture of the pictures. I don't know if this movie is looking that much at Universal Horror as an inspiration, so weird that that's there.
If this
It's
was
like they're
in
in.
black and white, it'd be like a Robert Rodriguez movie.
It's like they're in the Yellow Submarine, that Beatles movie. Does this remind you of a recent movie with the black and white flashback that's a tribute to a different film style? This happens in Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I haven't seen that.
I don't remember that.
How do you not remember that, John?
I was checked out like I probably even not even halfway.
Yeah, they have a funny flashback thing to how Beetlejuice met his wife, and it's in the
Oh
style of a
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mario
yeah,
Bava
yeah.
film. Oh no, the film burned. Now they're in it.
Oh no,
Oh no.
he's flying a plane in a studio set.
Well, and even stuff, it's black and white with some colored stuff,
Yeah,
just like in Sin City.
that's true.
There you go.
Maybe
We
this
did
wasn't as
Robert
great.
Rodriguez. Yeah.
I'm scared to go back to Sin City.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's the atomic footage you see in everything.
It's SpongeBob.
We just saw Bikini Bottom get blown up.
Squidward just ate one more Krabby Patty. Oh, they're at their destination.
Oh my god, the clouds are frozen. That cat does not want to be there.
It's like Blofeld's cat in that
You
one
only
with
live
Donald
twice.
Pleasant. Yeah, you only live twice.
Which is in Japan. Is this the same cat? I say
oh
yes.
my god, it's all connected. I was about to say Never Say Never Again, but that's not the name of that movie. That is a different movie. Mac.
I love how the one named Professor is the one with glasses.
Of course.
That's how you know she's the smart
one. What character trait do you think Kung Fu has?
Karate.
It's actually a different martial art.
Shit. These transitions are amazing.
I love it. It's like an 80s training video. That transition.
I wish 80s training videos were more like this movie.
That might be cool. Robert, I forgot to bring it up in Evil Dead 2. That plushie that she got back there. Where's that?
Oh yeah. I think it's technically an Army of Darkness plushie, but yeah, it's in the classic look. A friend got me this for me years ago. Just found it somewhere. It's awesome.
That's
I feel like we just need a studio video from Robert showing his collection.
Robert's
I'd be down for more
tour.
collection videos.
Room reveal.
And then it'll be Noah's turn.
No, Robert can do a room reveal.
No, my room's a mess.
Actually, you guys are already seeing my room. This is what it looks like.
Oh, right.
I'm at my computer.
The house.
The house. He said the thing.
That's the title.
Hey, what's up, Jareth?
Hello.
You're just in time for Robert's blind reaction to the movie House. Or Hausu. Oh my god, it's a watermelon. Robert, it's your one weakness.
Watermelons?
I love how confused you're like, watermelons?
I like that when he's hitting the watermelon, there's like a music cue every time.
This isn't creepy at all.
No, why do you say that? It's not.
The camera girl should have been named Tourist. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, everybody's got just a title for a name.
It's the cat. Oh my god. Why don't you walk, you lazy broad?
Oh. Robert has come out as ableist on the channel. She can't because she's blind. You can clearly see.
Oh, because she's blind, so only her feet don't work?
Yeah, she's blind, so she can't walk.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh.
Oh my god.
My cat is always doing this.
Oh my god, the editing.
Don't you hate it when cats do that?
Mm-hmm. It happens a lot.
I'm so excited about a fruit.
A watermelon fresh from the manure fields. You ghostliness.
Oh
She's
yeah,
really
the one
proud of that
named
watermelon.
Mac is always eating. Could be named after McDonald's.
No, we don't
Just
appreciate bullying here, okay?
What do you mean? I'm just. That's the movie. It's like how in Monster Squad the fat kid is called Fat Kid, which is great. It's a great name. Whoa.
I wish more movies were that direct with their tropes. Oh my god. We just went full evil dead too. It's like an anime shot in live action on a low budget. It's great.
It is. That's a good way of describing it.
So after we ended last night, I watched Friday the 13th Part 6 just to cap off the Halloween season. And I forgot how much I love the one guy in the trailer when he starts driving the trailer. It's like, it's great. It's great.
It's great. It's
so great.
It's my head canon is that's Crispin Glover's cousin. Because they're both weirdly it's like, yeah, this music's good. It's good.
Great.
And that guy's like, it's great.
This is Halloween 6?
Friday 6.
Oh, sorry, Friday 6.
No. It's talking about a good movie, Noah.
I was spaced out for a
I'm
second.
like, I watched Friday the 13th Part 6. Did you say Halloween 6? Like, Google AI on a bad day.
You're talking about a good movie.
Skeleton.
Ah, spooky.
A skeleton. Oh, that's what that is.
No, I have to just say I appreciate your kind of deadpan style with some of that. That was funnier than it should have been.
Oh my god.
What deadpan? I'm actually scared right now.
Jared Gearhart. What's that done?
The way they shot that scene, it's like when Professor X freezes those people and wheelchairs his way.
Yeah.
Jared Gearhart, what did everyone do for Halloween? I got to see the original Exorcist in the theater the day before Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
hell yeah.
I watched Halloween 3 with these buffoons.
I thought you were about to say I watched Halloween 6.
And then I watched Halloween 6, which weirdly enough had Jason in it.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. And there's a better movie than you remember, too. Yeah, I did the Halloween 3 commentary last night. That's about it. But it's cool that you got to see Exorcist on the big screen. That was re-released last year.
No, but we all know you shaved your head and went around the block going, "You're goddamn right," when people asked if you wanted candy.
I'm sorry, what? This is not something I did.
I was making a Breaking Bad reference and you didn't get it.
I got it.
Disappointed in you, know.
Did you even get to that episode, John?
Yes.
You can't remember. Because that's in season 5.
Oh, maybe?
Yeah, but there's only like 7 episodes left after that.
I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of season 7. I need to get.
I think that's in the first half
season
of season
5.
I think you've seen. I think you've seen season 5 part 1, because that's split up into 2 parts.
Okay.
At
this point, I would just have to restart.
I think we're all tired and our brains are broken.
I still have one more commentary to do.
If you think we're drunk, sure, let's go with that.
No, Robert, you should have been there when Noah and I watched all 3 Lord of the Rings extended cuts.
Oh, nice.
In one night. It was 10 a.m.
And Austin was supposed to come with us and do it with us, and then he bailed. So it's just me and Noah. So Austin came and checked on us.
He was pushing for that one too. He was like, "Yeah, let's do Lord of the Rings," and then he's like, "I'm not gonna be there for Return of the King."
Yeah, and then he came back for like towards the end of Return of the King, and we'd been at this for all 3 of us. What, 12 hours?
Yeah.
And Noah and I were incoherent.
You guys kept making fun of something I said at the end, and I can't even remember what it was.
I don't either. I think it was something to do with Bombadil.
No, I think it was something to do with Bilbo. Because you see old Bilbo again.
Oh,
there's
God.
Kung Fu.
I'm just waiting for one character to say, "Whoa, I know Kung Fu."
Show me.
Remember The Matrix? Thank God they didn't make any more of those.
It's okay. They're making a new one.
They made 3 other good ones.
They made 1 other good one. 2 is good. 3 is...
3 is probably the worst.
No, 4 is the worst.
I like 4 more than
4 is atrocious.
Everyone else. 4 is not.
I haven't seen it.
It's not that bad.
I like how it was really free on Max, and Robert's like, I didn't watch that.
No, the action's the worst part of 4.
How was The Exorcist in theaters, Jared? That sounds like a cool experience.
Hopefully people weren't laughing during it.
I got to see The Exorcist in theaters last year. It was really cool.
Oh, cool.
They're all going to laugh at you.
Yeah, that movie's kind of a shame because it was either the 90s or like the early 2000s when they did that big Exorcist theatrical re-release with some of the extra footage, and notoriously a lot of people who saw it laughed at it and thought it was really bad, but it also made a lot of money, so it was a hit, but it was just kind of mismanaged because it had built up its reputation too much of this is the scariest movie ever made, and just trying to sell that to a 2000s crowd, it's like it's probably a mistake.
Well, it's that psycho thing of like, you can't just take a movie from another decade and say, here, this is still scary.
Right. Especially kids who are off to go see something like 13 Ghosts.
Yeah. And I like. Oh, you might like it. I like it, but I'm nostalgic for it.
I've heard Matthew Lillard's great.
So good.
What's Matthew Lillard?
Oh no, Mac's gone. I forgot who
that
Mac
guy.
is.
Mac is the. What are you just talking about? She's the one that bought the watermelon.
Mac is the one that's always eating.
Okay.
Because
I'll take her word for it.
Robert's like taking mental notes.
Are you reading the movie?
I'm reading the matte painting.
Here, it was really great. I only had 3 other people in the theater. That's awesome.
That's
best theatrical experience.
Yeah.
As few people as possible.
When I saw it, no one laughed, so that was good.
And especially, I haven't seen the extended cut, but a lot of that they added back is that face, right?
Yeah, which is done too many times.
And it's really goofy.
Digitally,
it is really goofy.
It's dumb.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. She's fine. She's talking.
You just gotta reattach her.
She just lost some weight.
Duh.
No.
She's roaring.
So Robert, has
Yes,
this? We're about half an hour in. Has this lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think the cameraman was a little too into that shot.
We lingered on that for a bit.
No, my favorite thing about that is it's how that head is like awkwardly placed.
Decapitated? Her head was potatoed.
You gave me energy. Okay.
Get over it. Saw a severed head, no big deal. Oh my god, it was the watermelon. I should have known.
It does look a lot like a head.
Yeah, depending on the lighting. No, she killed it.
They're eating that head.
They're eating the dog.
Oh, this better go full troll too. You can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it. Oh, it kind of is.
Tightening my belt so I don't get hunger pains.
I forget, John, have you seen Troll 2?
Most of it through like YouTube clips, not actually like the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen it in full?
No, I haven't seen that or The Room.
Movie.
I know you didn't see The Room. I thought you saw Troll 2.
You would think I would have with how many times I quote the "Oh my god."
Yeah. No, we got to do a commentary on that.
There's at least one insane thing that happens in that movie that you don't know about, because there's a lot.
Jareth Gearhart, it was the extended cut that was shown. I was surprised that I didn't notice anything off. However, I've never seen the whole film. Oh, this was your first time seeing The Exorcist.
Oh, cool. Wow. Well, what's funny is I think the theatrical one is streaming, or like was the version streaming last time I looked at it, but the extended cut's the easier one to find on like Blu-ray and stuff. I think the 4K has both versions.
4K has both, so I don't think that's true.
Yeah. And the version I saw in theaters was the extended version, which I really liked.
What pisses me off is the 4K launched with that really shitty cover of like Possessed Regan. Apparently they've changed it. Now it's just the theatrical poster.
Yep.
I'm stuck with that shitty cover.
Well, that's good news for me because I still need to pick up that movie.
No, you want a cheap copy of The Exorcist on 4K?
No, I'm getting the version with the good cover.
Yeah, I do prefer the extended cut of Exorcist, especially since the ending leads more into Exorcist 3, which I love. But the one annoying thing you gotta deal with is those shitty digital Pazuzu faces throughout the movie.
I think
I like both cuts.
I think the theatrical is paced better. Even though I like a lot of the scenes that they add in, I honestly prefer the more ambiguous, a little bit more like dour ending of the original cut. Even though I'm a big fan of Exorcist 3, and I love that movie.
Boys,
I just think it works better for
2
that
and
movie.
Troll 2 double feature.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, Exorcist 2 is one of the things we were talking about like 8 months ago and just never got around to. I hope we can get to that this month.
We'll do it when the next Exorcist movie comes out.
Oh, no. I don't want to wait that long.
But no, we'll get to it.
We'll do it sometime when I can do it.
Pazuzu.
because Noah needs a break. It's not him, it's us.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just him.
I don't know what's happening.
Me neither.
I'm going to be honest. I like this movie. I still don't know what the actual like plot is.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know how much of that is because of the movie or just because we're talking over it.
Probably both.
And John, on Sunday, we're just playing more Silent Hill 2, right?
Yeah, because it's just going to be me and you. Maybe Austin.
I hope that axe was set up for something. Oh my god.
Wait. I don't know why this just popped.
It's an illusion. Fuck you.
I don't know why this just popped into my head, but do you guys remember that bit in Scary Movie 3? Where
I haven't seen it.
The grudge, is it The Ring?
It's
The Grudge.
Yeah. And no. Three's The Ring.
No, 3 is also The Grudge. Because
no, three is The Ring and 4 is The Grudge.
Okay, then it's 4. Do you remember the bit in 4 where the Grudge and Cindy start speaking Japanese at each other, but it's just a bunch of random words?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that bit, but they'll be like, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda.
Yeah.
That's how you speak Japanese at each other.
That movie's dumb.
That movie's ridiculous.
That's a hot take.
Are you ready for Scary Movie 6? Are you guys ready for Scary Movie 6?
No.
I'm ready for them to tackle the new Scream movies because that's what they're gonna do, obviously.
And it's not even made by the people who made the better scary movies.
Well, a lot of people would argue with us on that because a lot of people do say it goes downhill after 2, but I don't know. I think 2's pretty bad.
I mean, I like 1 and 2. 3 is unquestionably the funniest, and then 4 has its moments.
Yeah.
But 5 is the best
one. 5 is the worst. Even I'll say that.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, she's looking at me.
He knows we're watching.
Oh. Always watching.
We also missed Kung Fu Kick-Ass earlier.
I love this, like, cheap Halloween skeleton.
I love it. He's having a good time.
Oh my god, I think she's a witch.
Oh my god, she just ate that animated fish.
So is she the cat? Is she the cat? Is that part of what's going on?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Why are you asking me? It's not like I've seen this movie before.
This is, like I said, Robert, this is a movie that I like a lot for the set pieces. I don't know what's actually happening for most of it.
Well, they just reversed some footage. That's the thing that I can say happened.
There's the funny cat song.
At one point, do they play the song "Our House That's Inside Another House"? Our house.
Yes.
I wish.
Somebody
on YouTube needs to do that.
Well,
splicing footage from this movie. This is probably a bad comparison since I haven't actually seen it. I've just seen clips, but I'm kind of getting some phenomena vibes in scenes like this.
I can see that.
Kind of an Argento feel.
You gotta watch Phenomena.
I do need to watch it.
It's got Donald Pleasance.
John and I reviewed it. It's got Donald Pleasance and the best monkey in cinematic history.
Second best. Come on, King Kong.
That's true. It goes King Kong, Caesar, and the monkey from Phenomena.
Yeah.
Yeah, in some scenes it just does have like that 80s fantasy feel, kind of.
Yeah, and this is obviously we're closing in on the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
This was ahead of its time.
That's true.
It's also just funny that this is a Criterion movie because this feels like a Scream Factory movie.
Sure.
Well, this, I could be wrong about this, but this could have been put on the collection before Scream Factory was really picking up steam and releasing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, maybe. So this is 539 in the collection.
Well, and
wait a minute. Hang on, sorry. That's just the My Chemical Romance Black Parade melody.
Oh.
Anybody else pick up on that?
I don't know because I don't know that band very well.
You guys don't know the Welcome to the Black Parade?
Like, I'm sure I've heard it.
Probably heard it before. Are you saying this movie ripped off MCR?
Yeah.
The 70s?
No, I'm just surprised you guys haven't heard that because that was a big song for them.
No, like I've probably heard it. It's just not something I know by heart.
Look at the skeleton in the back.
The skeleton's back there. Yes. I am so happy.
That's actually Gerard Way listening to this melody. So I'm gonna rip that off one day.
I could be wrong, but it sounded a lot like it there for a minute.
Splice them together. They always sync up.
I'm not a big MCR fan, but Black Parade is their best.
That's their most loved album, right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware. That's kind of the album that they hit, mainstream. And then the singer went on to write the Umbrella Academy.
And a song for Watchmen.
Oh, did he write a song for them?
Yeah, I think the song in the end credits.
In the end credits, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is funny because that's that's one of the songs of that movie I don't like. I
don't care for it.
I don't think that's the right song choice for that. Oh my
god. Not the ending.
But I do like a lot of the music choices in that.
They should have kept that Smashing Pumpkins song.
Oh my god. It's the mirror scene from Evil Dead 2.
He comes up and grabs her.
Oh my god, she's a werewolf.
Oh no.
Visuals here are nuts.
Yeah, this is a really striking movie.
She's fine.
I couldn't tell you
Gerhard, any similar recommendations for similar movies to The Exorcist? So that's hard because everything rips off The Exorcist. My two recommendations would be The First Omen.
The First Omen?
And yes, The First Omen. Okay. I'll let you decide which one of those you want to watch. And Exorcist 3.
Yes. Just watch Exorcist 3.
Watch Exorcist 3.
That's all you need.
2. If you're curious about 2, go back to it sometime, but for now just skip it and go right to 3.
And then go watch The Exorcist Believer.
Don't watch that.
No, don't do that. Just watch 3 and The Omen. It was all for you, Damien. Whoa.
The Technicolor piano.
I always wanted one of those.
I don't trust that cat.
Oh my god.
And Jared says the Black Parade is one of his favorite albums. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but like the songs that are on it are just so good. Oh, you watched Exorcist 3 last night? Hell yeah! What'd you think?
Oh, hell yeah.
And which cut did you watch?
That
oh my
is
god.
maybe not the best Exorcist movie, but it's my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this
think
is
at this
awesome.
point I prefer it to the first one. Which is
I don't know
a
what's
hot
happening.
They're just having a pillow fight.
I can say what's happening. They're looping the footage a lot. That is what's
No.
happening.
What makes you think that?
Whoa.
The mattress. The damn mattress. You bastards just took my mattress.
Klingon bastards who took my mattress.
That was like half Shatner, half King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bobby.
You bastards! Give me back my mattress!
Give me back my mattress.
I really liked it, not quite as much as the original, though that movie is on a different level for me. I think I watched the theatrical cut. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's, I think, kind of the popular opinion, even with the reappraisal that movie's got.
Yeah. I also think the theatrical cut's probably the better one to start with of Exorcist 3.
Yes.
And then watch the director's cut if you're curious.
That's
I
the
just
thing
can't
is the
hear
director's
that
cut
name
isn't
and not
really
think of Mass
finished.
Effect. Because there's a character in that named Legion.
The director's cut isn't really finished, so it's not one I would recommend anyone watch first, but definitely check it out after you've seen the theatrical cut.
What we didn't see was Freddy was attacking her in her dream. That's my headcanon.
Time, bitch. This cat is a lot like Freddy Krueger, though.
They're the same character when you think about it.
Yeah, remember when Freddy Krueger was controlling stuff with his glowing eyes?
Yes. That happens, and that's the ending of Nightmare 1.
That's the
Don't
ending
you
of the
remember?
remake.
That's true. Well, the remake had the benefit of being a ripoff, so I just ripped this movie off.
But the real question is, when will Mr. Togo arrive?
Yeah.
So, no, for a second, I thought you said Mr. Torgo.
No.
I was like, what?
Mr. Togo.
Oh, this is trippy.
What if that's how the movie ended? Just right in the sunset? The end.
Cut right there.
And then I need to pick up Hush next month from Screen Factory. Or this
Have
month.
you guys watched the new Red Letter Media Half in the Bag, the new spooky one?
I have not.
The
Wait,
last
they're top 5 horror movies or top horror movies?
No. This is no, not Half in the Bag. Sorry, best of the worst.
No, I have not watched that.
I've seen the new best
Yeah,
of the worst.
the movie, the cover at the end is so funny. There's this old guy who's just trying to kill this horse for some reason, and we keep cutting back to him. He's got a rifle with infinite ammo, and he's just trying to shoot this damn horse.
I might watch that after.
It's so good.
No, that last movie was amazing, John.
Robert, you have to get the name of the show right.
No, and yeah,
Whoa,
we've got like 5 shows. No, that movie was so trippy. Even Jay was impressed.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jay likes this movie.
I've actually seen the first movie that they watch, Zombie Nightmare.
Because of Mystery Science Theater.
Because it was covered on Mystery Science Theater.
I hope you wrote a comment about that.
I wrote 5 comments about that. I hope they address it.
Oh God! Wow, it's doing that low frame rate slow mo like before that was a thing in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And in most of those
it's
movies,
more annoying here.
Well, this is
at least stylistic.
This is a technique that David Lynch would go on to use a lot in like Twin Peaks.
I think when Peter Jackson does it, it's just kind of annoying. Like, stop. Movie doesn't need it. Although this is going on a while.
Yeah, it is.
It's out of order. You're out of order.
No, that's why I think it's worse here. It's just those are usually quick.
This is going on a while.
Turns out it's just the streaming connection.
Well, it's happening on my Blu-ray.
Your Blu-ray, which has to connect to the internet.
Wow. Oh my God.
The Mummy. This movie's got everything.
And the frame rate's back.
Oh my God, they're getting attacked by Dutch angles.
Who directed this? Kenneth Branagh?
No, you still gotta watch his Frankenstein.
I do.
Yeah, oh my God, this is getting very Evil Dead too.
Yeah, see, this was a good double feature.
Yeah.
Robert, what are we drinking tonight?
Water.
Stay hydrated.
Same.
I haven't drank a lot of that this week. I'm making up for lost time.
I buy these. It's like 80 cents a bottle. Kind of tastes like Sprite.
Oh.
But I mean, it is water, no calories, no sugar. What's happening? So, Robert, what is your personal assessment of this movie? Give it the old analysis.
I like the filmmaking. It's interesting. She is juggling. Who doesn't like juggling?
You ever go out into the foggy night to juggle orbs?
Oh my God, we're back in the big city.
Pondering.
Hey, it's Torga.
That's not me. I don't want to be this guy.
You don't want to be.
I don't want to be Japanese Wolverine.
We have Wolverine at home, Wolverine.
Hey, that's weird. Kung Fu is doing karate. So you were right earlier. And
I'm sure Kung Fu is wearing this outfit just because it's easier to move in. It's for the benefit of the actors.
Yeah. That's the reason. Just ask the director. Well, they're all making fun of Prof, even though she's trying to help them figure this out. It's kind of mean.
Unfortunately, I've lost track of how many characters have actually died.
Oh no.
I'm not fully clear on who's left. Except for Kung Fu and Professor Girl, because she has glasses. Oh, and the Melody likes music. It all makes sense.
Yeah, they're all named after their character traits.
I kind of wish the later like slasher movies had done this. Can you just
What, you'd name the characters like Jock?
Hi, my name's Jock.
Bimbo.
Yeah.
No, not Jock. Jacques.
Jock.
Hi, my name is Horny.
No, that's all of them.
That's also my name.
Nerd.
So we mentioned Congo and Evil Dead. That now has a 4K release through Vinegar Syndrome.
Congo? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be a fun blind watch, because that movie is insane. Tim Curry's great in it. He's doing an accent.
Let's all buy the 4K for $43.
Maybe if it goes on sale.
That is the sale price.
Oh, never mind.
Retail is $65.
I'm not buying that. I've never even seen Congo.
It still pisses me off when Amazon lists a new movie and it's like, look, the original price was $50 and it's slashed down to 30. Like, fuck you. No, it wasn't.
Well,
and manipulate you.
I think I'm done buying Disney steelbooks. I paid $70 for Deadpool and Wolverine, and now apparently the new wave of like TV shows they're going to be doing is over $100 each.
Oh God,
that's a ripoff.
Yeah. Jared, I can't wait to see Cap's reaction now. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, because if it was cheaper, I probably would have picked up like Hawkeye.
Yeah, I got. Well, they've done the Star Wars and the Marvel ones, and I just got Andor because I really like that show, but I haven't gotten any of them.
I still haven't seen that show.
Great. Oh my God, it's a ghost. Boring.
Oh my God.
And then there's ones like Obi-Wan where I'm like, there's like 3 scenes of that show I like. I can't just.
That's a show I just watch the scenes that I like on YouTube.
On YouTube, right? But
Marvel, all of them are just the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader interactions. So I would get Moon Knight. I like that show enough.
Moon Knight. I didn't like Moon Knight.
Get Moon Knight.
If it was on sale, I'd get it. I like that show enough. I'd get Hawkeye.
God. Oh fuck!
It's getting spooky.
That skeleton's going ham.
Now she's great. Yeah, I'd get Hawkeye, Loki, and WandaVision.
Oh my God! Now the piano's playing her.
Oh no! I don't think she's gonna make it. Oh Jesus!
Nothing a few band-aids can't do.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Limbs are flying everywhere.
This has gone full slapstick. Oh, she's fine.
I love how there's lightning happening indoors. Why is she laughing?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So, Robert, do you still think that Robert Eggers can make this movie?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I absolutely, dude. It'd be awesome.
Not anything like this.
The lighthouse gets kind of weird.
It doesn't get this weird. And I love that movie, but still.
I'm also not watching the timestamp, so I have no idea how much movie is left.
Plot twist: we still have 3 hours.
Yes.
Angry Joe would be mad.
Oh, cool! There's interviews with like the director and stuff.
Oh, earlier when we were talking about physical media, I was just gonna say that like it's a lot of like the bigger, more popular movies, so that'll get like different boutique label releases. You know, like The Thing got both Scream Factory and an Arrow video release. There's probably another one. You know, movies like that.
I just go with whatever has the highest like
Yeah.
resolution.
I think the Arrow, The Thing is considered the best one, but it's also really hard to get now. I think.
Yeah, because is that a 4K?
I don't remember,
I just have the basic 4K.
but it might be out of print.
I have I have the standard 4K, which I don't know how good that is in terms of special features, but the movie looks really good.
Oh my god.
The only one of those that I know there's one you should get over the other is for Silence of the Lambs. The Kino US release is botched at the beginning, and Arrow fixes it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just have the Criterion.
Get out of here, Kino.
Kino does fuck some of theirs up.
They do some good stuff though.
They do. But no, like the most gettable version of the 20s Nosferatu is from Kino. And like it's fine, but they fucked up some of the timing on the editing, so it has like that weird silent film where it looks like it's like on fast forward. And there's
really?
which is very common for silent films, but there's a much better foreign release that like smooths it all out and is done a lot better.
So I have a funny story about that movie. That was one of the first Shutter Shuffle things that we did. And I was like just looking for a copy because I think it had gotten taken off of Shutter by the time we got to it. Or I didn't have Shutter or something. So I found it on YouTube. And that movie's audio was like blown to hell. So I'm sitting there watching it and it's giving me a headache. And I'm like,
what
this
movie?
is the Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
The silent movie?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a version on YouTube.
Okay.
It has a score. There is audio.
Okay. I was kind of like, you could have just turned the volume down.
Yeah, but you're good noodles.
Comes in with noodles.
But no, that really hurt my experience with that movie because my head was throbbing by the time it was over.
Well, that movie's always had like really shitty like public domain release, like a Night of the Living Dead, where it's like, you know, it's easy to watch, easy to find, but you gotta put more effort into finding like a good quality version. Because now with Night of the Living Dead, the only way to watch it is Criterion. Like that's the definitive version.
Robert, we gotta do a commentary on I think it's the 50th anniversary version of that movie, where they shoot a whole bunch of scenes with that zombie guy from the beginning, but he's obviously 50 years older.
Yeah. I don't know how gettable that is. Like maybe that's on YouTube. I don't know.
What about the animated version?
We gotta do that. We gotta do all the Night of the Living Deads.
What about the colorized version?
I would like to revisit that. I've seen it once upon a time, just to see what it looks like.
I feel like that ruins the whole movie.
Yeah,
I'm sure it does, but I'm curious. Tom Savini is teasing something about that remake. I don't know if that's just a new release.
Oh, I would
Or
if he said a new cut of that was coming out, that'd be exciting. Because I don't know if there's like stuff on the. Oh my god, this has gone full Nightmare on Elm Street.
This
Oh
whole
my
movie's a
god,
dream.
they're getting attacked by the opening of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
These lips are singing about Forbidden Planet.
Joey's ambitious. Oh
It's
my god.
doing what it wants. It doesn't care what you think.
Yeah. Got another Raimi shot. Oh, that looks great. Hey, Kung Fu's doing Kung Fu.
Yeah, isn't she the best character? Oh, here comes the poster.
Yay. Oh, this is unhinged. God, this has gone full music video.
Like
oh my god, it's Saw.
No, yeah, there's been like a lot of editing tricks like that that would become popular way later.
Yeah, with like the stop motion of objects flying across the room. This score is pretty crazy too. I love it.
One thing you gotta give this movie, you know, the title didn't lie.
It is certainly set in a house.
Oh no. Kung Fu's one weakness.
Phones.
Yes! They did a Looney Tunes hole in the wall. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, you can't fight a ghost with Kung Fu. How are you gonna do that? No.
There are no houses that way, Wolverine.
Yeah. Do you remember those movies in 5 seconds videos that Doug Walker used to do?
Yeah.
I kind of wish he did one of this where it was just the clip of that guy saying, "There are no houses here."
Do it, Kung Fu. Oh no.
Oh no. The light was her weakness.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no. Why would you kill the best one like this? Oh, they're in the Aha music video now.
Whoa.
There's the poster.
There's the Max
and
cover for like the longest
time. That was
time.
the Max. That's what it currently was for me.
Oh, okay.
There's the Evil Dead 2 skull.
Robert, are you confused yet?
It's pretty coherent. She's got to kill the cat, which is also a post-it. Oh my god! Because the ghost is. Oh no! That's a lot of blood. Oh, this is unhinged.
Imagine showing this to someone who doesn't like horror.
Imagine showing this to your parents.
That would be a good family night.
Imagine just showing this to somebody that hasn't seen like 70s or 80s movies.
Imagine showing this to someone who hasn't seen movies.
I mean, I'm showing this to you.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's Titanic now.
No, it's the It's the Shinning. Give me the bat, Marge. Give me the bat.
So, Kung Fu is dead? Question mark.
I don't know.
Cutting from those two girls being terrified and like in blood to that soundtrack is unhinged.
Transition.
It was very important that we see this man eat watermelon.
Oh my god.
Did you eat those girls?
Oh, he was a spooky skeleton.
Whoa.
That's the twist of life.
Banana.
He turned into a minion. Oh god, there's the looping again. Oh, my glasses.
Can't see without my
Can't see
glasses.
They're doing that trope.
Oh no.
No, not Prof.
Where are the glasses?
She became Velma. Okay.
Like, okay, movie.
Did we really have to do that?
This is where the slow-mo is particularly necessary.
Okay.
You would
for
say that.
artistic purposes.
Oh my god, I've got to show this to my buddy.
No, this is the movie you show specifically to someone who
Now we're in
doesn't
Predator
like
vision?
foreign films. It doesn't like reading subtitles. It's like, this is what you start with.
Doesn't like horror.
This is insane.
That's putting it mildly.
I think she's in hell. I think this is what hell looks like.
This is what hell looks like. Absolutely. I don't even remember if she saves the day at the end. I don't remember how this movie ends.
Oh no. So that's not awkward at all.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, it's the cat. I don't know what's happening.
I think the cat won. But where's Wolverine?
There are no exits that way, Wolverine.
Somebody turn off this wind machine.
Yeah, she really is in a music video now. I hope the soundtrack for this is on Spotify.
You should check.
I want to listen to it when I fall asleep tonight. Hell, I'll actually check right now.
You'll say, just check.
This should be a meme. That this
Robert,
should be cropped out and posted over different things.
Are you glad we made you watch this?
Absolutely. This is awesome. Oh no, she's at the house.
I can't find it.
No! Is it on YouTube?
Probably. If it's not on Spotify, someone probably uploaded the full album to YouTube. I found a playlist.
I just I just read something on Wikipedia about this movie that's really funny. So this starts when Toho Studios approaches the director and suggests making a movie like Jaws.
Yes, no,
I
yeah.
guess this is like Jaws.
That's one of the things I remember hearing about this is that this starts out as a movie like Jaws.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is like a shot-for-shot remake of Jaws, but better.
We did get the underwater shots of the naked girl, like the opening of Jaws. That was very similar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is better than
same
Jaws.
movie. Oh no, it's a witch.
I don't know if this is supposed to be a dark, scary ending or what. I mean, I'm unsettled either way.
I mean, they seem happy. Seems like a happy ending.
You know, looks can be deceiving. Seems that way, doesn't mean it is.
The scene keeps going.
Jareth, how did everyone do with their fall horror watch list? October flew for me, but didn't get to watch as much as I wanted. So I didn't finish any of my challenges, but I made it to 88 movies in October.
That's good.
That's plenty.
I will not be trying to outdo myself next year. I was exhausted all the time.
I watched over 30.
Those are
I wasn't
numbers.
keeping count. I was just kind of like
watched
whatever.
like 2.
I was just watching whatever I felt like at the time. there's a few things that I wanted to watch that I didn't get to.
Now I just need Robert to watch The Substance.
I do need to watch The Substance.
Robert, you have to watch The Substance.
You have to finish the story. Our top 5 list is, and we're bottom 5 are going to be really interesting this year.
I can't wait for that. I think we're going to have some pretty different lists.
At least for worse, because I think I've seen worse movies than either of you this year.
I've avoided a lot of the bad reviewed ones because I just don't want to suffer through them.
But now you're going to have to watch them.
I'm going to have to watch some of them just so I have more of a list. But
I need you to watch Night Swim.
I probably will.
Yeah.
And Imaginary.
Yeah, in terms of bad movies, Night Swim, Imaginary, and The Strangers Chapter 1
I haven't seen The
I'll try to
Strangers
get
Chapter 1 yet. But see, this is why I don't put it off until the end, so that I don't have to binge them. I can spread it out throughout the year.
That's true. Oh, also...
You're smarter than I am.
Also, the Scream Boat is on... The Mousetrap is streaming. I think that's on Peacock. I should watch
it. So is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Yeah.
But okay, so Scream Boat is a theatrical release then?
Oh, is that the rule? It has to be theatrical?
Well, no. I'm just wondering because
no, that's not a rule. That's streaming movies.
No, that's not a rule. I saw a trailer for that before Terrifier 3.
Yeah,
so
Scream Boat
which,
is the one coming out that you saw the trailer for. The Mousetrap was the first shittier one.
See, that's
Robert, I might need you to watch those with me. I don't know if I could sit through them on my
own. Anyway, that was House.
Yeah, I guess it was a happy ending.
What do you think, Robert?
We're seeing home movie footage of these characters. Yeah, it was really good.
I don't know how I feel about this story. Once the credits started, Max was like trying to suggest something for me to watch next, and it was like Adult Swim infomercials. I'm like, I guess
those are great.
Gareth Gerhardt said I actually liked The Strangers Chapter 1. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Noah, you've seen Too Many Cooks, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. that's like the one you have to see.
That's the one.
This ending's very anime. It's awesome. House. MD.
Now, Robert, give us your 5-paragraph essay on what this movie is about thematically.
It's about a lot of looped footage and low frame rate slow-mo and psychedelic visuals. That's what it's about.
Is that a theme?
I think so. I think the editing is a theme. I love they really did pick just the most random freeze frame for this Max wallpaper. It's just a lady's head with all these blue faces behind her.
Yeah, when I saw that on Max, I was like, that must be like something important in the movie, and it's not.
Yeah, that was House. Good movie.
That was House so. Now you can go buy the Criterion Blu-ray.
Yes. This is a worthy Criterion release.
Noah, did it hold up for you on a second viewing?
Absolutely. This movie is wonderful and magical.
And it's just like Jaws.
Absolutely.
It's a better version of Jaws if you think about it.
I mean, there's water. You know? It's Jaws.
There's a thing that eats people. And this is a piano. In America, it's a shark, you know.
There's a group of characters that are united against one evil thing.
Wait, is this also Halloween Kills then?
Yeah, no.
Oh, Jared, you should all watch Azrael before you do. I have watched it.
I do need to see that one.
I liked it a lot. It is on Shudder now.
Now, I don't know much about it. Like, would you say it counts as a horror movie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's like a quiet place, but done better.
Interesting. Yeah, I need to see that. I did see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, which, if I see enough movies, might not make my bottom 5 worst.
Ooh.
No, we
I
should
don't
watch
remember
that.
where was the first one in your ranking.
I don't remember. Probably like number 3, like of my 5 worst. I didn't hate that.
No, go back and watch our
but
video.
This one is better.
Give us views.
Not right now. I'm gonna call with you guys.
Yeah, because I think I put the Children of the Corn remake and Exorcist Believer above it. Those were worse, and I'm standing by that.
Exorcist Believer is absolutely worse than Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, I believe you. Yeah, you don't need to convince me.
Children of the Corn was one of those. Why didn't we give this to Flanagan? We did.
No, it is kind of weird how we keep dragging that through the like directed DVD mud.
We did
finish that movie, but the best part was this like 8-year-old girl's like, I want input on the town's policies and politics, and everybody's like, okay.
Oh God, yeah, we did a Firestarter remake and a Children of the Corn remake, and we didn't hire Flanagan for either of them. What are we doing?
And we give Firestarter to Blumhouse.
Anyway, House.
Good
movie.
It's better than House, even though I'll